have for another morning skate show on the Friday, July 15. We are square, half of the month of the July already. And of course, the season 2021-2022 is done deal. It's over. We are honestly at the day 3 of the free agency frenzy 2022. Would be interesting what could happen. We're still looking for Nazem Kadri, where he's going to play next season. We have John Kleinberg, another one where he's looking for a new team possible. I don't think so that Dallas Stars going to sign him. And we have other players like Phil Kessel, Sonny Milano, Evan Rodriguez, and many others right now looking for a new location, maybe a new contract for upcoming year. And a couple of few happening this morning or last night, depending how you see that. Not many, honestly. I think I have only one from the Winnipeg Jets signed this morning. Ashton Zanner, a defenseman, 1 year at $750. That's pretty much what we got this morning as a new signature. So it'll be interesting where Kadri is going to go. And we're going to follow up with all the new updates. Friday is a Friday fun day, so why not to enjoy our show together? You are the reason why this show is getting better every single day with your knowledge about hockey, with the right question, and the fact you respect other people, and you stay talking only about one thing we love most is hockey. At the end of the show, in the next 55 minutes, we're going to do a Frenchy quiz, 3 questions today. And finally, we're going to be back tonight, 9 o'clock p.m. about with NRTAP. NRTAP is going on vacation next week. And here, the power play, we're going to continue to do show every single night at 9 o'clock every morning, of course, until something change. But so far, nothing only could change with effect. I'm moving for in Thailand, but we have to wait. Everything... I'm on the hold, like the Montreal Canadiens with Jeff Petrie. I'm on the hold right now. I have to wait what could happen, everything like that. So thanks for joining us this morning. And we're going to go through this. First of all, like we do every single day, every day, 7 days per week, we talk about the Montreal Canadiens video every day. The Abs Daily News, 11 o'clock Eastern Time. Today, it's about can use patience, be patient, wait. Sometimes good things take time. And sometimes you have to be on the hold. And that's what Ken Hughes is doing right now. So inside this video, I'm talking about this situation with the Montreal Canadiens with Jeff Petrie trade. And then I'm talking about a couple injuries. Paul Biron, Carey Price, the new contract for Philippe Mézard, the resume of the last day of the camp, and the resume of the development camp for the Montreal Canadiens, honestly. That's what I did inside this video. Plus a couple of news around the league, NHL. Talking about the Montreal Canadiens, they announced today they're going to have the rookie camp September 14 to 20. I believe it is 14 to 20, the rookie camp for the Montreal Canadiens. 6 teams together, the Ottawa, New Jersey, Boston, Pittsburgh, Montreal, and the Buffalo. And Buffalo is going happening for 6 days. Every team bring players. All players have to be under 20 years old. And then you cannot be in NCAA. You can carry on a player from Europe if they want to join, but they have a contract on with the team. They are the rights on the players. So we're going to talk a little bit more about this in the next couple of weeks for sure. We have a few people in the house we want to welcome. Thanks to join us today. First of all, Julie Thibodeau. Welcome back. High five, Julie. I can come back here. Thanks to be with us, Mr. RJ Calabro. He's with us. High five, RJ. Boom. Talk about the Washington Capitals and Rick Bangstrom, ex-Florida Panthers draft pick, trade to the Chicago Blackhawks, and now he got released by the Chicago, and now he's going to be a new player for the Washington Capitals. Mr. Duda, welcome aboard. Thanks to be with us. Duda. From Marietta, Georgia, Mr. Angelo. Welcome aboard. Thanks to be with us. Thanks for the message for the New Jersey Devils. Mr. Alan Barnes is back with us at the morning skate show. Alan, high five, my friend. Hopefully doing well. Ready to rock and roll. Mr. James Robinson. Good morning, Mr. James with the coffee. Thanks to be with us. And you are right at some point, James, about the Winnipeg Jet, but still have $15 million on their salary cap right now. So they have right now $67 million, $50 million projected cap space, but they have to sign Mason Appleton, Pierre-Luc Dubois, Harkins, Zember, and Stanley. So it's not too much. And they have to find, I apologize, it's Appleton, Dubois, and Harkins. That's it. So they still have possible, if they pay Kadri's example $6 million, that give them $9 million open up. Dubois, I don't know how much he will make. It would be tied up a little bit. So they still have some money there, James, if they Winnipeg Jet. The reason I put the Winnipeg Jet, because you have a rumor this morning about the Kadri could go to Winnipeg Jet. I don't say they will, but what's happening about this? Mr. Alexis Dubek, welcome aboard. High five. He's going to Florida, Alex. Have a great time, Mr. Alexis Dubek. Enjoy Florida. The Florida spun the Sunshine State. And we have Mr. Yann Gianet de retour dans la maison de Hockey National Show. Yann, welcome back. Hopefully you're doing well. Thanks to be with us. Danny, the moderator captain of the Hockey National Show, is with us today. Danny, welcome back. Thanks to be with us, of course. Future Boy, welcome back, Future Boy. Thanks to be with us. Kadri to Calgary. Yeah. It's just like as a center, they really need a winger future with, and Kadri is not a winger, so I can understand he can be there as a center, a player behind Langholm. But I think for me, I said yesterday, by the way, I apologize, we shut down their show last night with no internet. Don't ask me, but it's happened. It was 11:05 last night. I think for me, I will go with Nitty Reader if I was a Calgary future. I don't know. I would be my type, the player I would like the Flame get. Mr. Jose Duarte, another moderator of the Hockey Nation live show, back in the house today. Jose, high five, buddy. Thanks to be with us this morning. And we appreciate all your time you gave to us. Mr. Renegade Man 83 is in the house. Welcome back. What will Detroit have to give up to get Petrie? I'm sure there would be salary retention, not allowed. Montreal Canadiens not going to trade. It was confirmed by Ken Hughes yesterday. Renegade, they will not retain any penny. He never said money. He said any penny and any contract is going to give away. So don't expect Montreal will keep $2 million, $1 million, or something like that. It will not happen. They will say they would prefer to keep the players. They are not. You have to remember, guys, they don't need to trade Jeff Petrie. They don't have to. They fit on the team with the Montreal Canadiens. It's not right now the salary cap. Montreal is not. They are not like, oh my God, we have to trade to drop the salary cap. No, they have not. First of all, they're going to have one or two players on the long term, Carey Price or Paul Biron. So they are going to be under. So Petrie, the only way it will be trade if they get something in return. I still believe they're looking for one pick, one prospect. Now, of course, they would like to get a first round pick. But I don't think so. That's why we gave it to them. So I know that. So maybe a Zadina in return example. Something like that. I've just dropped you some name over there. They would like to get a right defenseman, of course, in return too, if they can. They would not like to get Savard, Whiteman, Barron at the beginning of the year with only 3 like that. They would prefer to have a veteran defenseman for the team. So it will be interesting. But back to your question, I think that's what I can see for negotiation. Detroit is still in the picture. Dallas Star is in the picture. Seattle Kraken is in the picture. So we have to follow up with those information about this. You're welcome to that. Jim Robinson, again, welcome back. Career 8 year at 7.5. No. I don't know if you think it's going to be his contract. If you think, guys, all the contract this year, how many players have $7 million more contract this year? How many? Goodrow? After that? I cannot recall it. I could be wrong here, but I don't cut it. How many teams get 8 years for Sir Boy? So at 8 years, Colorado have to give him 7.5. It would not happen this way for Sir. They don't have enough money to controlling that. He's 31 years old. And the team right now, they don't want to give money. Look at a contract to Malkin. Letank. They don't give the $8 million and on the 3.5, 5.6, $5 million, $6 million. It was Max Palat. Campbell got $5 million. So it's not the way. And that's the reason why Goodrow went to Columbus. Why? Goodrow, guys, he had 115 point. How many teams in NHL was running after Goodrow? At the end, it was only 2. Only 2 won Goodrow. One of the top best players last season. Only Islanders and Devils. The Columbus guys won the open market open at 12 o'clock, July 13th. Columbus was not in the picture. That's crazy. It's the agent at Goodrow called the Columbus to ask them. That's unbelievable because they have no money in NHL. The salary cap changed everything. Trocheck gets 7 years and 5.5, I believe. So they don't have anymore the $7 million, the $8 million gave away anymore, Fritzer. And the max you can get in NHL if you're not signed with your team is 7 years. Hey, coach, everyone, Mr. B is in the house. Mr. Michel will bring some, offensive on the Dallas Star. I think they're going to be a good asset for them. They got 4 years of 4.5, I believe. It's a little bit high money for a guy get 18 goals for the first time in his career. But he brings that kind of aggressivity around, of course. I think for the Dallas Star, they need a guy like him on the winger side. They don't have a lot. Other than fact, they have Jimmy Benn forward. And he plays center most of the time. So I think overall it's a great one over there. Thanks so much, Danny, for the number. Nicholas, welcome back, Nicholas. Yamo Vertenen, welcome back. Could Pomeroy help the Panthers win the cup? How many times he won the Stanley Cup in 24 years, Renegade? He's a great coach, but he never won the Stanley Cup. That's the biggest problem on his resume, like Bruce Boudreau example. You have experience, but I think right now Panthers are a really good top 10 team in NHL. Can they be top 5? Good, but I'm not sure they are ready to go through the final Stanley Cup. with what they lost, Giroux, Chariot, Vadrano, Marshman, Duclair. That's a lot of pieces of the puzzle. So it will be interesting. But right now, on my crystal ball, who do you see in final next year? No Florida Panthers. I'm very curious on what Islanders will do. They really need help with some scoring. It's a team, Nicholas, where we talk about TH. TH come here sometime and he's really involved with. He loved the New York Islanders and have a really difficult time to read them. Honestly, Nicholas, Lou, he missed the boat completely. I don't know what's going on over there, Nicholas. It's a quiet team. Not much is going on over there. Honestly, I have a difficult to figure out this, Nicholas. So it'll be interesting about this. Do that, we answer to your question. Russian descent former Carolina Panthers first round pick at Jackson State start at age of 45. Thank you so much, RG, to let us know about this. Coach, I miss your opinion about Josh Norris. Big deal. Too much money? No, Josh. That's almost the same deal like Nick Ziski last season. And we have a new subscriber, Fernando Badas. Fernando, saluto. Buenas tardes, Mr. Fernando. ¿Cómo está? Yamo. No, I don't think so. On my eyes, right now, he's a number one center over there. He scored 32 goals last season, I believe, 34, that area. Below $8 million. The problem you're going to get, Ottawa, Yamo, is like, we're starting to get a lot of contract over there. Shabbat, DeBrincat, Norris, Katchuk, Peterson is about $6 million, 5 point something. Right? Now you have to pay at some point Tim Souza. You gave Claude Giroux $6 million. The window is going to be closed at some point, Yamo. But for me, it's a good contract. Get him for 8 years now. It's going to be with them, so I think it'll be good. Third on check contract. Renegade, for me, it's a little bit long. He's 28 years old, if I can recall it. Or 29. I like to give you the right answer. 29. He did it again, the coach. And 5.6 for 7 years, it's a lot. So he's going to be like 36 years old, Renegade. And I'm not sure what he will look like at 33, 32, 33, 34. But they get a good center. He's a great skater. Great vision. The guy can get like 50, 60 points behind that. And now he's going to play with a lot of good offensive players around him. So that will be interesting. You know, if you think about this, 51 points this year, 21 goals, 43 points, 47 the year before. But injury, right? That's his first year. And the last 7 years, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry. And the last 4 years, he played a full season. It's a guy who can score 20, 25 goals. He can get 40 assists per point. That's what I expect for him. So, for me, it's a little bit too hard. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. If you don't mind, that'd be great. That'd be awesome if you can do this. I don't know where this going all the way back over there. You're welcome. Danny, OMG coach, Danny, to the bottom. And then welcome, Fernando. That's cool. How long is free agency, remember? It's not about the longer free agency, can be all the way at any time. If you have no contract, you can sign any time during the year, obviously. So the best players try to sign up right away at the beginning, the open. If it's July 13, they try to get there. If not, they can push back until. The fact for me, Kadri is waiting I still believe Colorado tried to figure out something. They tried to figure out, okay, do we trade Girard? Do we trade Johnson? How we can open up the money on their team over there. That's something could happen after this. The Niederreiter, that surprised me. And Kleinberg, I thought Seattle would push on him. Dallas, not money there. At least they make something open up. You have to think about this. Which think would like to get Kleinberg? If I was the Winnipeg Jets, I would not take Kadri, but I would take Kleinberg. They don't have Winnipeg Jet, a defenseman number one like him. They don't have. Yeah, Pionk, DeMelo, Dylan, Stanley, Maurici, but they are not number one, but I'm not sure what is going to go about this one over there. Bon, Bobby! Bag of donuts! Welcome back. Hopefully an amazing, great day, Mr. Bobby. And thanks to be with us. Again, don't forget to click on the likes. That'd be awesome. Some people did not do it yet. Do you see Akon missing the playoff next year, which would be his 8th with what's going on with Vegas? Everything is possible, Renegade, right? And Cassidy is really good coach. Cassidy worked with system. He carried on a lot of great play by the way he coached, and he is really good behind the bench. With him, with all the blood they have, whatever maybe not Leonard, everything on that yet, right? We don't know what the gravity of the Leonard situation and Bronsois. I still believe they have a team right now. The Pacific is not an amazing top division in NHL. You have Edmonton right now. For me right now, Edmonton is maybe the best team in that division. Then you have Calgary, last Kudero. Now they dropped them a little bit. You have Vegas over there. You have the Los Angeles Kings now with the new signature, Kevin Fiala. They have to consider them top 3 over there. So, I don't see how they can miss the playoff, Renegade. I think they are one of the top 3 teams right now. And then I don't see San Jose, Anaheim, the Kraken join the party over there. So it will be interesting for sure. I think if Coach Cassidy can coach right and get the player to follow him, escape injury, they may be except for goaltending. You're absolutely right, Bobby. You're absolutely right. Now, it's how do you do with the salary cap? Can they lose another players? I don't know. How they going to move? I don't know. But you're absolutely right about this, Bobby. That's the biggest interrogation right now at the Vegas Golden Knights. And with Murray, without Murray, Toronto is one of the best teams in NHL. It's not a matter, Murray. And I'm going to give you this information right now. I know you have not many people, but just remember, guys, don't forget to click on the likes. 30 people, only 20. Click on the like, that'd be great. I'm going to give you something right away, guys. The trade of Matt Murray from Ottawa Senator. This could be the beginning of the end of Kyle Dubas with the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm going to repeat this. The trade for Matt Murray could be the beginning of the end of Kyle Dubas as a GM with Toronto Maple Leafs. We're going to remember, if ever he gets fired in the next 12 months, we're going to always reflect at this gamble or that trade of Matt Murray for the Toronto Maple Leafs. This, for me, is not a great move by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Matt Murray, guys, Ottawa, he was almost like the number 3 goaltender with Ottawa. He was behind Gustafsson and behind Forsberg. You know, he tried to bring him at $1 million. And the negotiation between Toronto and Ottawa, it was like this. Carl Zubas called Ottawa because he had no option. So he called Ottawa. He said, hey, Dorion, if you want to send me Murray, send it to us and keep 20% of your salary. And call me back later. He called me back. And he hung up. Pierre Dorion called back. Carl Zubas, he said, if you want Matt Murray, the only thing I can do is 25%. And they negotiate like this back and forth. And that's how it works. So Pierre Dorion, he said, I don't have to trade him if I want to. So for me, this is going to be a really important piece of the puzzle for the Toronto Maple Leafs in the future. Now, they believe he can be great, but Matt Murray guy is a 40 game per year. That's how he can do. He cannot carry on 50 game anymore, 60 game. It's a 40 game. The wish or the hope of Toronto is Matt Murray have 40 game. He has 28 W, 30 W, and he's ready to go game number 1 in the playoff. If those situation happening, they will be in good shape. Otherwise, they have to go with Samsonov. So it will be really interesting what could happen over there. Je veux que l'entraîneur Frenchy entraîne les Golden Knights. I would love to be assistant coach and Mr. Well, it's Coach Frenchy, and you are lucky today. No, thank you, Mr. We don't do that. We don't need your service. Have an amazing, great day. I hope the league make the playoffs so they can lose in the first round. They can go in. Jim Robinson, they're going to make the playoff for sure. Good afternoon, Mr. Luciano Graziano. Welcome back. The Knights are good with salary cap now and should not be lose any more players. I don't think so. They are. Right now, Bobby, they are minus $1.3 million. So they are over cap for $1.3 million. They have 16 players right now. They have to pay Roy and Colsar. All right? On the injury reserve, Bronsois and Patrick and Weber. So when we see this, guys, all right, that's all including. So honestly, one way, Bobby, you're right. So they have about $83 million minus the $8 million of Weber. So they get about $75 million right there. And they have to sign Roy and Colsar. That's give them 18 players, but they have to get more players at some point. And then they hope Bronze will be jumping back over there. So they're going to be $2 million over. And if Patrick coming back, that will be another plus over there. So it'll be interesting how they're going to fix this. Bobby. Mr. Roger Delaney. High five, Mr. Kind Pick. Welcome, Kind Pick. Question. Hey, Coach, great show. Thanks so much, Mr. Kind. Coach, are you excited about the Kirby Dak trade for the Abs? I will be one of the ready for the next season. Yes, I am. For me, Kirby Dak is 21 years old, 6'4". It's all about development, kind, right? So I think he's going to bring some dimension. You have to be patient next year. We don't go to make the playoff, but I want to see the development players, the Stavkovsky, the Caulfield, the Zuski, the Kirby Dak, those young players, Caden Cooley, talk about Justin Barron, Jordan Arias. We talk about 7, 8 players right now. We want them, how they going to develop next year. That's what I'm excited. Right now, guys, with my heart, the love I have for the Montreal Canadiens, I know we not make the playoff. So I want you fans, you understand, we're not going to make the playoff. You can be excited about the season, but low expectation. Hey, that's okay. That's great. But still encourage, stay positive, but try to find what motivates you to follow Montreal next year. That's what I motivate. How the young get better, how they improve, how we can follow Eneman, Mezar, Late Hudson, Sean Farrell, Jan Mizak, and I can go all the way like that. Joshua Roy, and Harvey Pinard, and Tichot, and Primo, and Corby's, Dolby's, and I can go all the way like that. I can't pick. But you're right. It's a 21 years old. I can't wait for that. I don't want Montreal touch Pierre-Luc Dubois. No. Can use. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please. Don't touch Dubois yet. Not yet. Don't trade to get better. We are good where we're at for one more year. Will be another interesting subject. I also look at the team. I think all the Kevin Lankinen, 1.5 for the Nashville Predator. RJ, thank you so much for the information. Luciano, la mia famiglia, Adi Luca. Here we go, Bobby. Love it. You might 5 minutes do. Let's say like a robot time. Do you guys think the Penguins would be good this year and make the playoff this year or next year? I don't know about next year, right? We're not there yet. The problem with the Pittsburgh, they are not better like they was before. What are you talking about? But they signed the same players. The Malcolm, the Letank, the Ross. They made the playoff last year. The problem is the other team behind them, they get better. The Devils, the Columbus, and the Ottawa, the Detroit, the Buffalo. And I'm not sure do that if they can make the playoff. Not going to be easy for them. But we have to wait and see. But we'll see. Mr. Renault, welcome back. Sean Farrell is better player than that. It depends who you consider this. It's hard. Renault, Sean Farrell never played in NHL yet. He played in a USHL, played right now in Harvard. He don't have a great year last year with Harvard University. Now he played with Coronado. He did really develop when he went to the Olympics with Team USA, right? They have a very skilled return on that. Now, Dak is a center, Farrell is a winger. He's only 5'8", Farrell. How are you going to figure out this in NHL? I don't know. But he can become a bottom six possible in NHL. He's still young, and see what he's going to do in the next 2-3 years about this. It's not about compare. How can you compare players when he never played in NHL yet? Right? And the problem with Shane Farrell, he played on the Harvard University. They are the second lower division in college NCAA. So he does not play on the same level like Boston College, the Michigan State, Ohio State, Minnesota Duluth, Minnesota University. So he does not play that kind of the level. So the level he plays is called the Ivy League, where it's a lower level. He performed well. But we need to see him when he's going to be, again, the man. Again, the 29 years old, the 6'4", how he's going to go around a Pietrangelo example. That's why you have to wait until he's getting there. Then you can compare him. Until then, he's skilled? Yeah. Talented? Yes. I can give it to him. But we have to wait about how he's going to get there. About this one over there. Bobby, do you think Carey Price is down? He will still play in the West. So the last update for Carey Price in my video this morning, you can watching. I'm talking about Carey Price. Carey Price get another minor surgery for his knee, still swollen back and forth. Carey Price, guys, is going to see what it looked like in August. So we are almost in August, right? But not at the beginning of August, at the end of August. He's not back as a training summer estival yet. And he needs to wait for that part of there. The best thing, he played with Montreal with 40 game max. And if the swollen, is not coming back. The worst thing, he become a long-term injury reserve. That's the two options can happen with Montreal. Can he get retired? He could. But I don't think so he want to lose money yet. So we have to wait one more year, I think. So he will try to push back, try to come back. But it's only right now the time we take. And Ken Hughes said to everybody yesterday on the media, Carey Price will decide if he can or he cannot. And when he's coming back, we're going to figure out. We have Jake Allen, we have Primo, we have Montembeault. So we're not desperate if something happens, yes or no with him. So we'll see what happened about this, Bobby. When it was a question statement, I agree, want to see player develop Montreal is fun to see grow. Exactly, Nicholas, about this one. Brett Stapley, un espoir où il donne un contrat d'entrée limite sur le 15 ans. Non, Nicolas. Brett Stapley is 22 years old, I believe, at that age, right now, or maybe 23. Prospect for the Denver University. Play 4 years, so they have a great number this year because now, after 4 years, he become the first line. Denver win the Pioneer, win the NCAA champion. The problem with Stapley, it does not fit with the number of the contract Montreal has. Obviously, I don't see Montreal's going to sign him. I think they let him go. And Stapley, obviously, I don't see any hope to make the NHL one day for him. I agree with you, Coach. I got to DUARTE. It would be nice to have him on the team, but I would wait. Exactly, Zeph. I think that's the way to do this at that moment. I would not give him too much in return right now. Luciano, otherwise loading now, but it's good. Backfire. What you thought about this? And I know you talked about this yesterday. I don't see a backfire because they are a young team, Luciano. Now, if they are if they are thinking because they got Giroux, DeBrincat, now they make the playoff with Dalbat also, it's not easy division. You have Tampa, you have Florida, and you have Toronto. You have 3 teams there. I was thinking already about Boston. And then for the 4th spot, you have Detroit, you have Ottawa. For me, they have the best team, Luciano, over Detroit and Ottawa. And my eyes right now, on paper, they have the best team. Now, I think Boston could get a hit this year with all the injury. So I think they can slippery there. I think they can. But if they can figure out this, hey, guys, maybe we not make the playoff, but we really end to it until to the end, I think that would be a good year for them. It's a young team. It's a young team. It's not an old team there. Right? The Norris, the Souza, the Tkachuk, it's young. The Pinto, Formenton, Kalichek, they are young. Mathieu Joseph. So, and then the defenseman Backstrom, Dakar Decker, right? So, and between you and me, Luciano, I don't know you agree with me, but Cam Talbot guy is not, it's another Jake Campbell. That's why I see him. So, I like the Forsberg, but I don't know. It's a team would maybe barely make it. And my eyes went out. But I like what they have. They's going to have more offensive. But that reminds me, Luciano, the Florida Panthers 2 years ago. The Florida Panthers missed the playoff 2 years ago, but he has a lot of munition over there, right? The Barkov, Roberto, and they was getting there, all right? But that's what I see Ottawa right now. They are maybe 1 year before they really become a good if they can add 1 or 2 more players inside that. I'm talking about the bottom 6, maybe a 4 checker or something like that. So, but a great point, Luciano, about this. Renault. Farrell only 26 games last year. That's not great for his development. Hey, that's exactly Renault about this. Now, the 26 game, it's increasing maybe with some tournament. Some they do like a showcase. They don't count usually. Renault. The problem and ever they don't practice every day. And then he went to Team Olympics. He played what 6 game, 8 game over there. So he maybe play 40, 45 game. But on that team, the average is maybe the best player right there with Coronado. So for me, his development is not stepped up the way it should be. But the guy is a great hockey player. I love him. I really like him. We'll see what happens in there. Can Farrell be the new Johnny Hockey? No. Renault. But he's a great hockey player. He's hockey, guys. I think is him want to be a doctor. He want to be something like that. The guy is smart. He's really, really smart. And he passed the puck, guys, where nobody can do it. Like, he's a good hockey player. But now, 5'8", 160, how he can carry on this. He will show up with Montreal at 22 years old. Would be interesting. How did Eichel have 35.45 and say game one Farrell? I was only 1 point per game there. Well, Jack Eichel was another step over Renault. Jack Eichel was the number one, set behind Austin Matthews. But now you talk about Farrell, pick 4 round, I believe. I think Farrell was 107. It was 4 round, Renault. I respect everyone's opinion. That's awesome. Do that. Keep this good. Valentino Rocket. Love it. Welcome back, Valentino. Long time we did not see you around. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. President, sign, because 7, return, or no? Valentino. No. With all the respect I have, as a human being, has a heart, has a guy, like just the guy, he's a good guy. He's a great guy, good heart. He will help everybody. He's a good person. Everything like that. On the hockey sense right now, he's 33 years old. He's become a 3-pairing defenseman. He's going to try to get a $2 million. Montreal cannot go that direction. They have Savard, they have Barron, they have Whiteman. They don't get there. And the influence he brings, it's over. Let's move on to the new one. Don't wake up what happening in the past with Bergevin. So for me, I would not see why Subban would be a good asset for the Montreal Canadiens. Renault, Eichel is an elite player. I know many don't like him, but you cannot deny he's a great player in the true new center, even if he's not generation. He's a great player, Nicholas. It's a 1 point per game minimum. The guy can play hockey. He has his own character. But you cannot deny his hockey sense, his hockey abilities, his skill, his talented he is. That's Jack Eichel. But you're absolutely right. More statement, but meant to get coach thinking. Not a problem. Renault, I love what we like to do. Bobby, I like Eichel, but you don't think the Knights gave up too much for him? Yes. It's funny because Kevin Adams, for me, is not a great manager in NHL for the Buffalo Sabres. He's getting a little bit better, but he's not. He gave away, he lost the trade with the Florida Panthers when he traded for Sam Reinhart. They did not get nothing much in return. But for Jack Eichel, again, Vegas make a lot of bad trade. The Thomas Tatar trade was a bad one. The Max Pacioretty trade, it was a bad one. And then the Jack Eichel, too much. You talk about Peyton Krebs. Talk about Jack, another one, jeez. I think about Jack Quinn, but it's not Jack Quinn. Alex Stock. They take pick. Too much. I will refuse to give Peyton Krebs, Bobby. And since Alex Stock is not around this team, they struggle. Their forechecking is not the same anymore. And Vegas, I really like Alex Stock. And Stock, he become one of the top 6 over there. Mr. Grooves the Ghoul, welcome aboard. From UK. Yeah, Valentino, I got you. I know it's very early, but after an accident, does the Perry still go? I don't know, Duda. I cannot, you know what I mean? Like, we don't know the for sure about this, Duda. Ottawa is a great spot. Yes, they are, Nicholas. Now, how they going to, the chemistry behind that, how they going to play together, they will be excited to watch. That team can skate, they can score. Their power play will be great. If Thomas Chabot can be healthy, they have goaltender not bad at all. The top 6, one of the top best 10 team in NHL, top 6 on my eyes now, with Giroux, Patterson, Norris, Tkachuk, Souza. You have to give this. Coach, a lot of rumors going around that Kerfoot will be trade, who they will trade him for. I don't know what they will trade. The key, Jose, they try to sacrifice money, right? They try to get another $5 million on their cap. So Kerfoot is the one. Justin Holl is the one. I think Alex Kerfoot get trade is going to be 2 players together. I still believe Kerfoot, Hill to get together. Now, can they get with Kerfoot, with Sandin together and get a higher level players? Can play the bottom 6 but aggressive, forechecking, everything like that? Possible, Jose. A Kerfoot, a Saddle could be one. Kerfoot is one-dimensional players. Kerfoot is a great skater. He's not always smart. And he cannot finish all the time. For me. He said carry on a $3.5 million, Jose. I don't know in my eyes for now who can get it. He's a center. He can be winger. I don't know they will trade him. If I was Toronto, I will trade him at the trade deadline if I have to get maybe the best of Kerfoot. Can Calgary get him? Could be a fit in Calgary. I don't know if Vancouver would like to trade Kerfoot. Send in for Connor Garland. If I'm Toronto right now, guys, one player right now, you have 2 players on the board. I will look for Toronto. I know maybe you don't like because he played with Montreal. I will look for Rem Pitlick and I will look for Tyler Motte. Tyler Motte is a locomotive young player. He is a little bit like Colin Blackwell, but he's so good on defensive zone. He's so good on the PK, on the special team. I think Tyler Motte could be a great asset for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I think Rem Pitlick, it could be another asset. Sit down Wayne Simon, just buy him his contract if you have to. Go get speed. Go get a players can join the bottom 6 over there. That would be another way to set that, Jose. Sorry about that, guys. I just love to talk about hockey. Cole, if you were the GM of the good NHL roster entering its championship window, do you take Robert Thomas or Joshua Norris on your roster? Oh, that's a good question. I would take both. Thomas is a playmaker. So Thomas, guys, when you GM, right, or you coach, you want player to drive the play. A driver play. So what is it, a driver play? Is the guy make plays. It's a playmaker, guys. Thomas set up the table. That's what he does. It's another Brendan Point. He set up the table. He set up the he made the playmaking. So he carry on the puck, second lane, vision, pass the puck, and Tarasenko score. Norris is a mix of both because Norris scored 30 goals per year, and he have a good vision. Norris is great on power play, by the way, but he can pass the puck. So it's not the same look. Thomas is a better skater. It's not the same players. They are both talented, both skilled, but it depends what you want on your team. If I have a Tarasenko or a sniper, a DeBrincat, I would love to have Thomas. If I have a scorer about 25 goals on my right side, maybe I would like to have a center who can score more goals like Norris. So it depends what your direction, but that's my best definition I can give it to you from your question, Renaud. And I like that. I like those kind of questions because it's apple with apple. That's what it's all about sometimes. Sometimes it's nothing wrong when you give me an apple with a lemon or an orange. But at the end of the day, I would like to have 20 questions like that. That's what it's all about, the show here. Mr. William McClary, welcome aboard. Thanks to be with us today, Mr. Coach. Why is not Colorado deal with the McKinnon contract now and then they can deal with Kadri? Here's the point, William. It will come. And I will give you the reason why they're not worried about McKinnon. For what I know. All right. Next year, McKinnon is become a UFA. He's going to get paid for the Colorado Avalanche. They already know he don't go nowhere. That's the first thing. The second thing, Coffer is done 3.5. Cogliano is done 5 million both together. Helm is gone $6 million over there. And then Johnson is over at $6 million. That's $12 million right there. So, in their book for next year, William, they already have $12 million open up for McKinnon. That gives them the $6 million McKinnon. So really what they need from McKinnon is an extra $6 million, and they have that money from Eric Johnson. So they are not worried about this. The problem right now, if they pay McKinnon right now they can give him an extension today, and I would not be surprised could happen next month or next 2 months. We send McDermott, we give you an 8-year contract at $12 million, example, and they will mix the McKinnon, this contract this year, and the contract of Johnson next year, both together get $12 million, and they still have under the salary cap. The problem with Kadri right now, guys, is, okay, how we can keep him under this. We have $4 million to go right now. We have only 2 players to sign up. All right? So what they try to do is, okay, Johnson, $6 million, Girard, $5 million. And that's what they try to figure out, how they can get money enough to get them. Now, they could trade a $2 million somehow, if they can, to carry on the $4 million Kadri. I will tell them something. They have to figure out something. Now, can they survive with Manson, McCall? The beauty of this, honestly, for the Colorado, Mr. William, is they need to figure out Johnson or Girard. Johnson is 34. Girard is 24. You should not trade Girard. But how we can put Johnson, a veteran, 10 years with Colorado, blah, blah, blah. That's what the $6 million they have to figure out. Now they pay Kadri $6 million. But now my equation to give it to you, they don't have for McKinnon next year. So that's the point they have with Kadri right now. I hope this helping you, by the way, Mr. William. I think so excited to think what's this year next coming. Nicholas, Mr. Sport Guy, welcome aboard. Canadiens Montreal will win the Stanley Cup this year, 22 and 23. All right. Coach, I know it's a long way away, but I know your opinion. If you had to pick today, who would pick for the 2 teams playing for the Cup this year? Oh. Have to go back with Colorado Avalanche, Bobby. But I'm interested to see the Edmonton, what they're going to do on the West Conference. But I have to go back with Colorado Avalanche. We know Toronto, Tampa Bay, and Florida. But I'm surprised I will go with. I'm going to give me a mulligan. Give me two teams. I'm going to give you Carolina Hurricane or the New York Rangers. But it's a good question, Bobby. The roster are pretty much there, but again, who knows what Kadri does, right? We don't know Klemberg go. But right now, I would say to you Carolina versus Colorado. But you can ask me this next month, I will change my mind. I'm not good on those side, that kind of prediction. I predict the New York Islanders last year. Lula Mariello, what the heck? But that's the beauty of what we are. We're not an expert. I'm the same level like you guys. That's how we are. About this. William, Paul Stachy sound like a no-brainer for any team at 36. I know about such a solid human and club benefit any team. Yes, William. The key behind this, William, is can Paul Stachy accept to get a contract at $1 million, 1.5? And I'm looking for my note here. Let me check. You have to think about, William, about a team right now. I don't know, William, but I know he does not like to play on the East Conference. About the New York Rangers could get him. If I was Ottawa Senator, I would get him. I don't think so he want to play in Canada. If I'm Edmonton, I maybe at him. He bring experience. He can score. He can play hockey. And if you can pay him below $2 million, but I think because he asked a little bit more, maybe some team are holding a little bit more for him, William. But bottom six guys, anytime. And any player right now on the board to sign him, low. If you want to get $1.5 million, William is a great asset. If you need him, you keep him. You don't have to play 80 games. If you need a center number 3, it reminds me right now exactly what Jordan Staal does for the Carolina Hurricane, William. Staal is at $6 million. You can get Stachy right now maybe at 1.5. I don't know. It's a great place over that. Please sub to on YouTube. Does Patrick Kane stay or go? Look like right now to the Patrick Kane stay. Thank you, Bobby. Okay. But it's going good. Again, I think there are two. They are to the and then they are message delete. Is a fact the Brinkat is asking for the higher AAV que Barry Kachuk giving Cats a condition clip other guys. But it's not because he asking Renault. It's because the contract he has go that direction, Renault. So this year, next year, and then after that he become a UFA. That's what you get. It's not him. It's just the contract he got right now. He's that way, Renault. So we have nothing to do with that. And 2 years, that would be really what Ottawa need to figure out with that. Could Ottawa depressing on-bound play a big factor at the Cat living down next year for UFA payday? I try to understand you. Could Ottawa depressing on-bound play a big factor? Cat is not leaving. He's still sous contract. Debrencat guys. The contract of Debrencat is right now is at 6.4, right? And he become but is minor salary is $9 million. So you have a signing bonus with this part over there. But his AAV at 6.4. Next year, when he resigns as a RFA, because he have one more year, now he can ask for, he's going to get $7 million. He's going to be the same situation like Patrick Laney, Renault. Canadien Montréal 5, Olby 3, Jake Haven, go, Abs, go. Olby is retired, Valentino. So maybe follow up a little bit. Cole Strom have a break season and only signed 1 year, 3.5. Yeah. He don't have a break season. Hold on. Yeah, we have 20 goals last season. Yes. But it may be, 51 point like 4 years ago. That was my point behind that one. On the goal side, he have a break over there. I think he need to prove, and then he going to pay off. Sometimes the player have to figure out this, and then after 1 year, it's like D'Angelo. I don't know how much he got last year, $2 million, I believe, and now they're going to figure out Renault. But he's a great additional, a great player for the Washington Capitals, guys. Let's go fire up everything like this. Canadien Montréal, the trade Jeff Petrie, go, Avs, go. All right. I remember what Seller gave Bresco as a contract. Yes, Bresco, he got 5.5. I can verify for you, but I think it's 5.5. I did it again. Just kidding. When does the season start? October 12th, but you have 2 games prior to that on the road and Churchill, I believe. I wonder if they are in the running. I don't know Shadow, but I don't like what I saw right now for them. Unfortunately, if you're fans of the Islanders, you have to be questionable about Lou Lamoriello. Honestly, Shadow, thanks to be with us this morning. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Good answer on McKinnon Cole. Think, why are you not on the Sports Day? Send you answer so much better. I thank you when I'm very kind of you guys. It's all good. I enjoy to be here right now. Do you have or better die to recurring comedy single bad reading revenue from the playoff? Do you know when the does the start? I get it to you. I was thinking Edmonton, Colorado. Carolina or Columbus versus Kings. King will be interesting, Renault. If you talk about Cendrillon team, it could be that one. The Wall, I don't know how they're going to react without Fiala about this one. Columbus, I think they're missing too many pieces to get that kind of level yet. Brendan Zikora, welcome back. Look, Brendan, he get a team really going right now at the bottom. They're tanking right now to get the first round pick next year for Connor Bedard, Brendan. So he would do his best, but don't expect anything else. It's not his fault. You have no horse in front of him. So that unfortunately it would not happen about this one over there. But we wish the best because he's a good guy. Nicholas, 5 years, 27. Yeah, it was per year. He wanted to looking about this one over there. Thanks, surprise on this game. It was not on him. That's what a point with. That's the point behind Lou Lamoriello about it. How does Richard go in Chicago? Yeah, and I apologize, guy. If I don't ignore your question, it's just I go one at a time, and every question are important for me. So I don't skip anybody. So sometimes you repeat the same question. So why he did not see it? I see everything. It just take time, and. It's 1:05 right now. I should be done at 1 o'clock. It's not a matter because you are the most important person in the chat. So if you ask questions, don't worry. I will go through this. I go each one of them one by one, and then I do my best knowledge I know to give you the best answer I can know. So Brendan, I got this one. Do you think he's a good fit in Toronto Grooves? We just talked about him a little bit earlier. He was better under Derek King for sure. He did not focus on the first circle a lot more. He was solid center for Chicago. Yep. You talk about Dylan Strong, I believe. Cat is coming from one of the best home arena and the Pro Hockey, the worst arena in NHL. Could affect him not allow Renault is excited to play with CLOUTIER now. You tell that. All right, Mr. Cruz, thanks so much, buddy. Have a great day, great night. Great day, right? Great night. Sorry about that. About this, I got this around for and a cat. Hello, we got through everybody. Love it. It's time for the what, coach? It's time for the quiz.
Oh my God!
Hopefully you're going to well today. I don't think so. I put the winner of last night. I apologize for the people who win last night. I don't know, coach. I don't know. I apologize for the people last night. We did not do it. We shut down because the internet calls. Wake up, buddy. Yeah, we did not do it. So I apologize for yesterday. Let's 3 question of the day, and it will be easy today. And let's start it with the... Here we go. Let's do it. Come on, boys. Pick it up. Here we go. The first question is the first period of the question. Let's start it with this one over there. How many goalies last season had 1,500 save a plus? How many goalies have 1,500 save a plus? 11 goalies, 13 goalies, 15 goalies, 17 goalies, 19 goalies. The questions are going to be easier. This is the hardest one today. C for Duda, Yamo, Jose. Mr. B, welcome back, Mr. B. Rida, welcome back. Bobby. Thank you so much, Nicholas. Very kind of you to say that, Mr. Nicholas. Tommy play Montreal. How does it fit in the shame to build a culture for look in Montreal? I don't see a lot. Brendan Domi is not a kind of, unfortunately. I don't expect a lot. Derek Lafayette, welcome back. Bobby, I got it. RJ, I got your answer, of course. Thanks so much. We have anybody else want to give me your answer? Let's go wait for 5 more seconds, 10 more seconds. Anybody have a mulligan? Here we go. RG is the last one at D. I'll give you 10 seconds, 7 seconds, 5 seconds. And the first answer, this one, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God!
When he got it, it's always a great day in hockey. And yes, he did it. Yamo Vertanen get it with a C today. Nicolas de Gobi Bono did it, of course, with Duda. And Mr. B are the winner of this first question of the day. Congratulations, each one of you. Don't forget to click on the likes. That'd be awesome. And let's move on to the question number 2 of the day. Here we go. Period number 2. How many shootout in the NHL last season? 137 shootout. Is it under, over, or exact? If you believe it's under, have to be 130 example. If you believe it's 140, you have to go with over. But if you believe it's 137, you click on exact. Good luck, everybody. Rudal, Jose, RJ, Duda, Nicola, Yamo, Bobby, Derek, Mr. B, Renault, don't forget to get on the likes before you leave the building. Surprisingly, guys, some of you did it. Some of you did it, and some of you are going to have 2 good answers.
Oh my God!
And the answer is A. and Duda. Nicolas de Goubi-Bono take the lead at 2. Jose Duarte score on this one over there. We appreciate, good job. And they are going to be 1 with Yamo and Mr. B at 1 and Nicolas at 2. Duda is at 2-2. And that's what we got so far. The last question of the day. It's the third period. I give you a break. It's Friday. I said, why not to celebrate, giving a break? Because right now you have only a choice. It's a choice of only 2 answers. Oh, no, 3. Which conference had the most shootout last season? We know the number, it was 136. It was under. Now, which conference have the most? The East, the West, or it was exact because the number was 136. So it was maybe 68 each conference. Good luck, everybody. Future boy, Dubdes is a dad. Rudolph would go with 1. Rudolph, you have one good answer so far. Derek, go with the West. Duda, Nicolas, Renaud, Bobby, Renaud, Yamo. If you have a good answer, Renaud, Yamo maybe win. RJ, Jose, Mr. B. Nicolas said B. Duda said B. So the winner, the one on the leaderboard are B. If they get good on that one, they win automatically. If they don't get it, some of you could be win like Yamo, like Mr. B, like Jose Duarte, or Mr. Rudolph. But the answer, guys, is
Oh my God!
A. And Mr. B tied the game at the last question at the third period. Tied the game. And Duda, Mr. B, and Nicolas de Goubi-Bono win the contest today to finalize the week of the Morning Skate Show. What a game today. Congratulations, everybody. Rudolph is a 1. Yamo is a 1. And Jose Duarte, of course, is a 1. Congratulations, some of you, to play today. To that, 2 and 3, pretty good. You win today with Nicolas and Mr. B, the winner today. Here we go, guys. This concludes another Morning Skate Show. Hopefully a great time. Don't forget to click on the likes before you get out of the door. But before you leave, we want to remind each one of you, you are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. Thank you so much today for your participation at the another Morning Skate Show. We'll be back with the Morning Skate Show Monday at 12 o'clock. But we are back tonight at 9 o'clock with the NR Tap and maybe other insider for another Power Play show. Until then, we wish you an amazing, great afternoon. And, of course, be well, be healthy. Find a way not only dominate your day, find a way to dominate your second half of what? Yes, 2022. We love you, people. Have an amazing, great Friday. Mr. B, Nicholas, Nicolas, RJ, Mr. Jose Duarte, Future Boy, Mr. Bobby, we love you, Bobby. Roger, Renaud, Yamo, Duda, Rudolph.
I'd rather want you to just let me be. Oh, oh, oh.
Thank you so much, Jose.
What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on.
notre futur Lieutenant Video soon, Bob Lee, Mr. B. Yeah!
Come on, get a grip now of all the ways we parted.
Getting there, my friend.
You showed in your way we would stand and we would fall united. Come on, get a grip now. Just finish what you started. Don't like the feeling that I've been fooled, deceived, and so misguided.